All right, so it's been 30 days again since I basically stopped doom scrolling. I stopped going on social media and watching anything from it. I kind of include YouTube as it's not exactly a social media, but it's definitely my version of doom scrolling. Like I used to watch a lot of like political videos, especially coming from like America and California during a presidential election year. Damn, I was definitely watching a lot of that doom scrolling, I guess, like constantly political debates, all that stuff, and especially with the California fires and like people I know being affected by it too, and then it getting politicized and everything. Like at that stage, I was kind of just done with the doom scrolling, with the constant like consumption of entertainment as well as like the politics and all that stuff. Like I just stopped completely. So it's been 30 days since then. Zero days that I've consumed entertainment, consumed like anything related to, I guess, media. Like I just have stopped completely. This is the third time I've done it. So I made a video about it previously, a while back last year. I stopped for 35 days straight, and then I had a 2 day break, and then I went again and did it for another 30 days, with about 2 days where I ended up breaking, and then this day or this phase, like all 30 days were completely good. So I basically just have not consumed any media for the past 30 days, and it's been really good. I will say though, it does make me feel a bit like lonelier. It makes me feel like, especially I spent a good amount of the 30 days in Japan here, and some of that time is spent alone. A good amount of that time is spent alone. So it's like without entertainment, without like being connected to media, or doom scrolling or doing whatever online, it makes me feel like I'm kind of isolated in a way, and it's easier to feel more alone, basically, when I do these challenges. But this challenge is gonna last for a while because I'm gonna just keep going until I reach $3,000 for YouTube AdSense. It's just an arbitrary goal I decided to make for myself. I'm just like, I gotta kick my own ass and start really trying harder for a lot of the projects I do. So that's why I'm very, very motivated to just keep continuing and not waste any time at all. God, I love this snow right here though. But that's one side effect that was negative. The positives are very obvious. Like time has been gained back, clarity has been gained back. Like I feel like extremely connected with myself. Extremely like, I'm always in my own head basically. That can be either a bad thing or a good thing depending on like my mood and just like everything around me, right? But right now everything is beautiful around me. So I personally feel that I'm feeling good basically. So days like these, I get to spend it more like connected with myself and more like I feel it more basically. And then days where I feel a bit sadder, where I'm just more like inside doing work, doing my stuff. It does definitely make me feel things more in general. Like it amplifies emotions. So that's a side effect that can be either good or bad. But for the most part, I think it's been really, really good for me personally. And I feel like this is kind of the life that I want to live for a while. It's just away from all of this, like all of this stuff that I know is important in a way to keep up with. And I do keep up with it because my friends kind of talk about it. So I hear it from them if it's important enough. Like thankfully, you know, the California fires are all like done. Not sure what the next step is yet. I asked my friend about it, but they're not sure yet. So eventually, once I catch up with them again, I'll see the next steps. But other than the part where, you know, like I gotta make sure that I'm connected still, I feel like it's fine to not like keep up with like news, even though I know, you know, some people will probably say like, oh, that's irresponsible that you're not like keeping up with what the world is what's going on in the world and stuff. But honestly, like, I feel like it's way better for me personally, my mental health, to just like focus on myself and not worry about those things. Um, that's just a personal choice as of this moment that, maybe might change in the future. But that's another thing. And for the most part, the whole challenge has been really, really good. Like I mentioned it before, this is just a different variation of a title of Zero Entertainment, basically. This is undoubtedly the best like habit that I formed in the past year. Like I've never been able to successfully accomplish it until last year, where we had those 35 successful days straight. Then we tried again in last year in December, and we kept failing because I just felt tired all the time. I felt like there was a lot of interruptions because I always saw family, and I didn't quite get the momentum. Like it was a transition between Japan and America actually that caused it, because in November of last year I visited Japan, and I kind of broke that entertainment rule because I was on a plane watching movies and stuff. And then I eventually like watched some Asmongold. Like I discovered Asmongold, and I found his channel very entertaining, so I kept watching it until basically the fires started, and then I was just like done. I was just done. So that happened for a while, a good 2 months of us getting drowned in entertainment again and doom scrolling and all that stuff. So I'm really, really glad that we got out of it, because it's bad. It's bad. Like while I'm in that state, I really dislike myself, and I dislike how I'm spending my time basically. So when I'm doing this and just being free from it, I feel great. Like I feel like my best self. Like I feel the most confident, and I feel like I'm working with 100% of me, 100% of my power, 100% of my like concentration, attention, everything. It honestly is the best thing I've ever done for myself in my life, and I will continue to do it until I reach my goals. So this whole 30 days of not doom scrolling, it's just a title. This is more like I finally decided to take control of my life, and I'm gonna do everything in my power to get what I want and reach my goals. That's more like what it is, but I feel like the doom scrolling thing might be a better title. But we have a long ways to go. This is just a beginning, a start to us finally getting a grip on myself and continuously going and not stopping and not letting any distractions get in our way this time. So I just wanted to do that check-in and do that sort of talk about, the new 30-day phase. And it's not going to be just 30 days anymore. It's just going to be forever until I reach my goals. That's just going to be how it is. No entertainment, no books, no audiobooks, no nothing. Like absolutely nothing media related. Like I won't even watch a movie. I won't watch anything unless the only exceptions are unless it's like an event with friends, and that happens so rarely, especially while I'm in Japan. Like people don't hang out to watch stuff together. I haven't done that a single time yet, and I haven't even done that a single time with my girlfriend. So it's extremely rare. So that's the only exception. But other than that, I'm just not consuming basically anything. The other exception is tutorials, obviously. Like if I need to learn how to cook a dish or fix something, then yeah, that's an obvious exception. But that's about it. So it's been really, really solid. Like I've been going out a lot and filming myself a lot and just living life, and everything feels 1,000 times better. Other than the amplification of loneliness, like I mentioned before. But that's about it. That's about it. Let me know if you guys have any questions about it down below. And I hope, whatever stage in life you are in, or whatever you're up to in your life, that you can you're doing what you want. You're not like being sucked in or absorbed by, the social media algorithm and losing control and just watching and doom scrolling. And yeah, I hope if you are in that you can find your way out. I found that the best thing for me was just to feel like how disappointed I was in myself for not accomplishing the things I want. And that anger like fueled me and made me like declare, look, I'm just not gonna do it until I reach my goals. I'm just not gonna do it. And that constant, like me telling myself that and anger and all those emotions, just feelings like that gave me the strength to just keep going. And eventually it becomes easier and I'm like happy, I'm good, I'm not like still angry at myself because I am working towards my stuff. And it's very, very easy to keep up with it now. It's like after the first week, I think, it's just a habit. It's just, you don't think about it, you just don't do it. That's kind of how it went for me. But you kind of you have to go to that point of just extreme emotion where you feel like everything hinges on this, that this is your life, that you have to take control of, that it's an extremely important thing. It's like you'd rather not live than do it. That's how I felt. And I know that's not like the best mindset or the best it's not good for mental health, you should take a break, you should watch entertainment, do whatever you want, enjoy yourself, don't be so hard on yourself, blah, blah, blah. Like, I'm past that. I don't care about any of that. All I care about is doing my thing and making sure that I get to where I want to be. And honestly, I love this life. I love being free from all of the distractions. That's personally how I feel. I keep doing this because my arm is feeling really, really tired. But I better close off now. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Again, let me know if you have any questions. More than happy to offer any of my insights, any of my stories that might help. I definitely feel like this is easily one of the best things I've ever done in my life that is changing everything for the better. And I apologize for the really, really subpar performance on camera today. I've been talking on camera a lot and it's cold and I just feel like everything is so beautiful, so I'm so distracted. Okay, peace out.